If there's one phrase that describes this group, it's knows what we're doing.
Welcome back to Punch and Roll. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you follow us online at Punch and Roll on Instagram and X and Facebook. It's Punch and Roll, not and. Anyway, here we are again, and finally the band is back together. Woo! Yeah. All right, so you're all level 7 now, which means I don't have to pull any punches, and you've had a long rest. And we'll assume that during that long rest, you caught up with each other and everybody knows what's going on. Most notably about you're at the ruins, right? For where the purple Peter people lived. And also you guys have some surprises waiting for you back in the hidden city. Some gifts. And
yes!
Oh, yeah.
One thing
and then
that
you can
did...
shop for your own weapons.
One thing that you did notice during your rest, Lazuli and Galish started to turn briefly back into their zombified state and then turned back alive because they did have some kills out there. And for the Moon Trio, you actually did lose your alive state.
Right.
Unless your friends provided you with something.
I think it's fair to say that we would give them our little, alive biscuits.
Did we also, if we long rested, did we cook all the ingredients into new alive
I
biscuits?
was going to bring that up, yeah.
Do you want to?
Sorry, Sticky.
No,
sorry.
please. I've already, I think, in this campaign documented that I'll forget important things, so absolutely cover me.
Sure. So then you would have. Okay, wait. Let's do
We
math.
have 15 ingredients for 15 alive biscuits.
Yes, and you gave 3 away. Oh, it's like basic math. If you have 3 and you give 5 away,
Well,
what was
we
the color of
had
the bus driver's eyes?
7.
You had
We
7. You
used
used
2.
2.
We've
You gave 3.
donated 5. Oh, 3. Yes.
You gave 3 to these guys. You now have 18
well, but
total.
if we took a long rest, wouldn't we need to re-up again?
Yes, we would.
Yes.
At the end
So-
of, yeah.
Yeah, so we used all of the 7 that we originally got,
Okay.
and then we cooked 15.
And we'll just save
I was
those
going to
for
let
when
you have
we need 'em.
18, but we're done. We're good with 15 if you want. I'm fine with that.
Technicalities matter.
And in that window of aliveness, when I've got when Sticky has his features, he's also going to prepare his special treats. Just a little extra off on the side. I think it'll be a special gravy that can go on top of the biscuits. I can only do it for 3. But they will give 3 temporary hit points. So I will give some to use it if your stomach is feeling up to it. I know that getting hit hard is a problem for you, so I'd love for you to have this extra help. And Uthal, as the person with the most healing magic, I'd like you to stay on your feet as long as possible. And well, my dear, you're often right in the front, taking the brunt of things. So, Lazuli,
That is me.
would you like the 3rd?
I would love the 3rd. Remind me what it does so I can make a note.
3 temporary hit points.
3 10 hit points. Excellent.
And that reminds me as well, for the Moon Trio, I need constitution checks from all of you to see how you react to the alive biscuits. Is that what we're just going to call them? The alive biscuits?
It's a 9 for me.
There's something wrong with the alive biscuit?
The purple biscuits, baby?
The purple Peter, I don't know, I'm running out of peas.
18.
11.
Uthal has a cast iron stomach. You are fine. These are good. Like no rumblies, no nothing. You could just eat these all day.
Excellent.
As far as Sticky and Yuza go, I think Yuza, you were already feeling a little queasy when you got off the ship. You know, it doesn't quite. You got to be careful. You're good on this round.
Who cooked the moon biscuits this time?
Oh, these are the ones that Dr. Peter gave Gaelish. These are from the. You guys got the rest of that stash.
They're the OG cook.
They're the OG.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
And-
Sticky hasn't poisoned Yuza twice.
And Sticky, you realize that there is something maybe a little wrong with the recipe. You might need to tweak it in the future.
Yes, I don't think they're old dairy. Not a good choice.
Well, I have an idea too. Let's see. Maybe I could have you guys all kind of stand together. Gaelish and Lazuli and Sticky, hold really still. I think I can get us something that will help a little bit. And Uthal will start chanting and invoking the mountain gods, and he'll cast aid on all three of you. And what that does is for the next 8 hours, your toughness and resolve are upped. You will each increase your hit point maximum by 5 and your current hit points by 5 for the duration of 8 hours.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
So I have 10 extra XP?
Yeah, let's go get in a fight.
Let me go change my monsters.
By
Hold
10 or
on.
by 5?
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't
much is
have
it going-
quite enough time for that, Dungeon Master. We just have to go as is.
Wow, that is impressive. Nice. Very nice.
So it's 5 temp and 5 other temp.
5 to your maximum.
Yeah, it's not temp. It's weird. They're slightly different things. You have the 3 temp from the little gravy treat, and then your regular pool of hit points has gone up by 5, right?
Yes, but also
Yeah.
temp as well.
Oh, temp goes up by 5 and regular pool goes up by 5?
Yes.
Oh, then save the gravy treat because you can't get temp hit points from 2 sources. So hang on to the gravy treat and save it for
Right.
later.
Oh, shoot.
That's okay.
I thought I was stacking.
I can't figure out a way to adjust max hit points without like changing something. So I'm just going to put them all in temp and remember that 5 of them are just my max.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
That's
Okay,
fair.
great.
Click his spell in the chat, the +5. Does that work? Or
That was an accident. Ignore that. Roll.
Accidental roll. Boop. I spilled my dice.
Oh, that does do it, Yuza. You're right.
Oh,
I thought
look
it
at
might.
that.
Oh my gosh, that's so smart.
Brilliant.
What did we do?
Sweet.
if you click the +5 from Uthal casting it in our chat, like, doc,
Oh,
We're learning new things today, friends. Join us.
very
How to
nice.
use shard and spiders.
That's right.
Yes, yes.
Cool. Is everybody settled in? Everyone's got their stuff settled in? Okay, great. All right, so you basically took that long rest in the shuttle. You are near the ruins of one of the purple aliens' homes. One of the cult fanatics ran off kind of away and underground. And then if you went due north, you'd go back to the hidden city. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I think we should continue on and find this cretin that's causing all these problems.
Wholeheartedly
I agree.
I'm so glad we're all in this together now.
ready to take on the world. We've rested.
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Who has? Let me see here. Let me look at your guys's things here. What would it be? Who's really into nature and or perception?
Gaelish.
Volunteers tribute. All right, so you, are you still on
Definitely not
Trudy? Are you
Lassie.
still walking around on Trudy's?
I mean, me and Trudy are tight.
I love it. So yeah, so you and Trudy lead the charge while everyone else is, I don't know, picking up camp or what have you. And can I get either one of those rolls, perception and or nature?
Hold
do
on.
nature.
Hold on 1 sec. Never mind.
We have rolled a 23 for nature.
That's pretty good.
Nice. So you're able to track where that guy ran off to, and you see it sort of ends like in a, not like a dead end, like the tracks disappear, and then and you see like trees, like the jungle, like foliage surrounding, but it's like if there was a hole, he would have fallen down the hole, but there's not a hole. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So we just...
Oh, we had something like this happen up on the moon. There was a door that was just completely invisible until you knew where it was. And then, of course, they had one of those little... I can't tell you how many worlds we've been to where those strange little rectangles seem to do so many things. In this case, the little rectangle opened the little door, but maybe we could find the door and then figure out some other way to open it.
Yeah, that
There
door
may
was
be
very
a
smooth.
concealed door around here somewhere.
Okay. Cool, yeah, let's look, but safety first. So Gaelish wants to...
She says as lazuli is like already reaching.
Gaelish wants to pick up a rock and like throw it with all their strength at the ground because quicksand.
Oh,
And also, maybe something will thump or whatever. But quicksand. Gaelish has seen many their world's equivalent of comic books, and it seems to be a serious issue.
love it. And this is I think, in how long we've been playing together, you guys, this is the first time you've ever checked for traps. May I applaud you. I mean, I don't really do that to you guys, but I just love it. You're like, let's start checking for traps now. Beautiful, beautiful. So why don't you give me just an investigation? I know you're throwing it, but
Okay.
there's a method
That
behind my
works.
thought.
Would you like
Okay.
some help, Gaelish?
Oh, well, sure. If it's okay if we retcon you helping?
Yeah.
Okay. I would
Okay.
like to invoke the mountain spirits and give you some guidance.
Nice.
So it's in the chat there.
Sweet.
Bonus 1d4.
So I rolled a 4 and a 12 before, so 16.
Nice. So it's not a question of strength. You don't see it when you throw it, it doesn't sink in. But you do hear like a weird sort of like clang reverberating from where you threw it.
Oh. So I would like to get down and like move the dirt away and see what's making that noise.
And as you're doing that, you uncover like it's just a metal square that like it's painted green, so it's kind of matching, the surrounding areas, but it was also covered up with like leaves and, whatever else is in the jungle. Snakes, I don't know. What else is everybody else doing?
Lazuli is still just waiting for someone to tell her that she can start touching everything. She's still just standing there trying to be respectful of the request.
Okay. How about Sticky? What are you up to while Gaelish is uncovering this?
Well, while Gaelish is working, I guess I'm just keeping my eyes open, scanning around to make sure nothing is sneaking up on us. Once it's uncovered, I might try to help open it, but as they're exploring, I'm just keeping my guard up.
Okay. Uthal? I know you cast the spell to help Gaelish. What else are you up to?
I did. I would. I have to actually put my hand on her shoulder, when she does the throw. So I'm next to her anyway, and I will go up and we'll look at the thing together.
Okay. And then
Nice.
Yuza, how about you?
Well, I'm not zombie, and I can't help with the door. So I'm going to call my familiar because I haven't really had a chance to.
It's about time.
Yeah, you know. So I'm just going to summon my raven, and he will come and perch on my horns.
Love it. Real quick, does your raven is your raven just for aesthetics, or does your raven like have any special abilities or anything?
Oh no, he'll go into combat with me, and he'll land on things, and then I can use touch spells if he touches it instead of me on them. And
And you see through his
Yikes.
eyes.
yes, and I
That's
can
pretty
start
cool. So you
scouting.
can, like,
That's really
you
cool.
can fly and stuff, and you can see
Okay.
like you could fly. That's pretty neat.
Cool. All
I wish
right.
I could fly.
Sticky, why don't you
I
give
can
me
make you
a
fly.
perception
That would be fun.
check roll thingy?
14.
14. You hear like normal, I mean, normal, I guess to you guys is relative because you've probably never been in a jungle, but you've been in a forest, so you know like what bird sounds are and normal nature sounds. You hear that you think you hear like something a little not natural, like maybe some rustling or something like that, but you're not quite sure.
Heads up, everyone. We may not be alone.
Oh.
Then for Gaelish and Uthal, who are, I'm assuming, on the ground looking at the metal square, what do you guys want to do?
Can we see? Can I fit? Are there any cracks or a handle or anything that we can use to open it?
Do you guys want to inspect the door or the area?
Door for me, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, Gaelish is probably more focused on the door than anything else.
Trying to find somewhere to put our hands and pry it back, something like that.
Okay. So why don't you guys give me investigation on the door? Does anybody want to look at the area?
Lazuli will do that. Having been frozen, she's like, you know what? I'll just look.
And when we were up on the moon, the place where you put the rectangle to get the door to open wasn't on the door. It was off to the side a bit. So there may be something off to the side.
So
Yeah.
would my eyes be investigation or perception?
You're going to investigate the area, Lazuli. Gaelish and Uthal will investigate the door. I'm assuming Yuz is just petting her raven. And Sticky's...
I'm going to use one of
watch
my...
out. I'll roll perception.
Okay, wait. I'm so sorry. You cut out a bit. You're rolling perception for which one? Are you looking at the area too?
I'm gonna look at the area once Sticky said too that we might not be alone.
Okay. All right. So let's do numbers for the two on the door, Uthal and Gaelish.
Gaelish rolled a 14, I believe. Let me scroll up.
I rolled an 8.
So for you guys, you can see a very faint seam, but no handle, nothing obvious to open it that you can tell. Like you're like sticking your hands in the cracks and it's just nothing, Seems pretty solid. For Lazuli, who's looking at the area, what did you get?
Well, I rolled an 8. I'm sorry, an 11, but then I used a luck point to roll again for a 15.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you were kind of curious about what Sticky said, that there might be people in the area, and you're raring for a fight, man. You're ready to go. So you're just kind of like looking at like the different trees and vines and stuff, and you sort of like you put your hand on one of the trees, and you feel that maybe it's not an area's not quite the same. Like if the tree bark is rough, like this is a little bit smoother. You know what I'm saying? Yuza, were you looking for the same thing that Sticky was aware of, or were you searching the area too for like what Lazuli was looking for?
No, I was looking where Sticky had pointed out, which is 15, 18 if we count the familiar.
Oh yeah, okay. You hear the noise as well, but you and your familiar kind of realize it's not necessarily, it's in the area, but it's not on this level, it's like below you.
Hey guys, when we do get that door open, I don't think we're gonna be alone very long.
Okay.
Also,
Well-
while we're sharing things we've discovered, something about this tree does not feel right.
Like it's an evil tree or what?
No, the physical characteristics are wrong.
Oh,
At
its
which
actual
point
physical
Lazuli
feeling is wrong.
just slaps the whole tree with her arm to see what happens.
My gosh, please give me a strength check.
Okay.
She's like, you're twisting my arm, all right?
It's a 22.
I freaking love it. So as you're like, something's wrong with this tree, bam! You hit that smooth part and like a panel pops open.
Oh,
And there's
Leslie, you're like
found a
brilliant.
and
Just
there's
doing my part.
and inside the like I guess the box or whatever is just a very little switch, just like a little thing to press. Look up.
For once in her life, Lazuli pauses before pressing it and says, "Would we like me to flip the switch or should I wait?"
Well, if there's trouble beneath, why don't we gather round, weapons out, and be ready for it?
Oh, I
So
love
that we
that. Can we form like a circle with our backs to one another, protecting each other?
Well, it's more like we're going to be diving through this little hole into trouble. But
Oh, well,
once
there's
done,
that
by
too.
all means, let's circle up.
All right. All right, tell me when.
Let's go.
Do it.
Dink.
I have to ask a question now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uthal and Gaelish and Trudy, were you on top of that door?
No.
I was not picturing us as being on
No,
top of
just
that
Because
door.
you guys were
around the
okay.
edges.
Though for
Okay.
comic relief, it would be hilarious. But no, I was not picturing that.
Okay, that's why I'm asking now, because you never know. All right, so Lazuli flips that switch, and you kind of hear like a very faint rumble, and then the door slides back. And you see, like, it's kind of like a dirt ramp, and, it just kind of gets darker as you go down. So you're not gonna, like, fall down. You can descend down easily. It is a bit tiny. I don't know if Trudy could get down there. Trudy might get stuck.
Is the wall moving thing for Trudy, is that only a purple Peter thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try. We can try. We will see if Trudy gets stuck. But because I think isn't Trudy like 6 foot or
She's
8 foot?
massive. Yeah,
She's
yeah,
pretty
like at the
big.
withers. Like she's big.
Yeah.
She's a big girl.
Yeah. So I'm thinking either it's this way or like this way, but some way she might get stuck. But we can totally roll for it.
Let's roll for it and see what happens.
All right. Let's see. Let's just give me a straight D20. Let's just see what you get number wise.
Okay. You said that. Roll.
18.
Okay. So Trudy can fit. You cannot be riding Trudy down there unless it
Fair
opens up.
enough. Fair enough to keep my buddy with us.
Yeah, and if Trudy just kind of scrunches up really well, and like you think that maybe it might be smart to have somebody stay behind to push from behind just in case. But you think Trudy can just make it down there,
Okay.
and hope that Trudy didn't eat anything untoward for those standing downwind. Oh man.
Uthal's gonna cast light on his mace and kind of go in front, sort of put some light in front of us.
Okay. And your light spell again, how many feet was that again?
Let's see. Does it no larger than the same position? The object sheds a bright light for a 20-foot radius and then a dim light for an additional 20 feet beyond that, so 40 feet total.
Dim. Who has dark vision now? You're all back to normal at this point.
I do.
I think I do. Yes, I have dark vision for 60 feet.
Galish and Yuza has. Okay, so and
I'm
then you've got
sorry,
the
that's-
the light torch, and then so Sticky, you don't have dark vision.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry for messing up your dark vision, people who are demi-humans.
Who wants to stay behind and push Trudy?
Oh, that's Lazuli. Absolutely. She knows her job when it's in front of her. With this strength, these arms, and Lazuli is no stranger to animal smells.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to. I just don't think I'm going to be helpful.
I also think 3'5" Dalish is not going to be very helpful in pushing Trudy. So they'll stay up front with her halter and reins.
Okay, so leading the way is Yuza and Galish.
Uthal.
Utho's coming, and then Sticky, are you?
It's probably a bad idea for a horse to be pushed down a dark hole. So I need to have the light in front of
Yeah.
it so he's not scared.
Fair enough. Then
I'll be right behind Uthal.
So she's not scared, sorry. My bad.
okay,
So it's just me
Just what?
pushing Trudy. I've got this.
Oh my word! So much strength check. I love it. Okay, so Sticky, Trudy, and then Lazuli, and I'm just writing notes here so I know what's happening. Okay, so let me go to Shard and unfog just a little bit.
Unfog, eh?
A
Whoa,
little
whoa,
bit?
whoa, whoa. Just a little bit. I just want to unfog just a little bit. Okay. So as you like let's say so far this is what you can see.
Oh, there's a little bit.
I don't
That
see
is indeed.
anything.
It's
Little.
down towards the bottom. If you have your thing zoomed in, you're not going to be able to see it.
I don't think I do.
It's actually, well,
It
Oh,
should be
it's-
gray with a little bit of green.
just start zooming, Sticky, because it's sort of.
they're tiny
You can
maps.
zoom out really, really far, but
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
because
okay.
everyone.
There we go.
There he is. There he is.
It's so small.
I know, I'm sorry. I got these ones offline and I probably should have tried to figure out how to adjust them. But if you're able
It's
to
all
zoom.
good.
Yeah.
So
I'm in there
It's
now.
fine.
Okay. So in theory, like you'd be coming down the ramp from whoops, hold on. Select. Okay. You'd be coming down the ramp from here and then, you know, like this would be the entrance to the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So like assume you're like kind of going down a dark thing and
So what we're looking at is a vertical.
Well, what you're looking at is a giant toned horse took us.
That is accurate.
That's true.
Lazuli
wow.
has
That's
no other view.
That's true.
But what we're looking at.
Correction taken, yes.
And then I'll give you a
I know my
little-
job.
It's a very fine took us though, I'm sure.
Because in theory, you should be able to see if you've got people with dark vision.
Trudy never skips leg day.
Nope.
Okay. I know this is. I just realized something on the map that I'm not happy with. So right here, I know
Yep.
it's a wall, but assume that you can get into the door beyond. Assume this is a doorway, not a wall.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
otherwise you can't get into the second section of the map from where I took you. So yeah. So there is a doorway here. There is a doorway here. And
Yep.
there's more hallway down, like going down this way that you can't see beyond your light and beyond your dark vision.
I don't see us on the map.
Oh my
Is-
goodness,
We're
I'm
not,
so
we're
sorry.
not there.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's add you. That would be helpful.
We're wearing camouflage.
Wait,
Leaves in our hair.
add to the map. Add map. That should be Galish, Lazuli.
I should be at the back of the team, which does seem foolish,
Uthal.
given that
It's-
I am the meat shield of this team.
just until we get the horse through the door.
So basically, your order coming in, like Yuza and Galish in the front. If you guys want to go single file or 2x2, I'll let you guys decide that. Yuza, Galish in the front, Uthal, Sticky after. Trudy taking up
Where's
the entrance.
Sticky?
Oh, Sticky, are you on there?
Not yet.
Did I?
Do you want to be up by me just so you can use the light too?
Wait, there he is.
Yeah, there I am.
There he is.
Yeah.
Nice,
and
nice,
then,
nice.
Yeah. And so basically, for Lasley, assume you can't see anything around Trudy.
I cannot.
I love how Trudy is like the map, the entire map.
Trudy
Just
swishes
zoom
her
in
tail.
really close so all I can see is Trudy. I am now zoomed so close. Trudy is my map.
Oh my gosh.
Trudy swishes her tail in appreciation and knows that Lazuli is back there, and Lazuli is nice, so she's not going to kick even when she feels things that are scary.
Oh,
So in
that
theory,
is
you
so
guys are
tough.
like this. All right. Cool.
Wait a minute. Let me get in front. Can I get in front of Yuza?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Galish
I'll
would
swap
be
with
next to
you.
Trudy.
There we go.
I'm going off
'cause
the
I
order
said-
you guys told me. So if you want to change it, let me know before you move on.
Okay, I said
Yeah.
Dalish would be holding the halter and reins for Trudy, so
There we
that
go.
does make sense.
That's a good combo.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. What do you guys want to do?
Well, it looks like
Get out from behind this horse.
Yeah, now that it's opened up a little.
Fair enough.
yes. Let's make a little space so that she can come through. So there's a door on our right and a door on the left.
Yep.
Does the hallway? It looks from my view of the map like it continues on for a bit. Why don't we?
Yes?
Why don't we creep on down the hallway and try to get a sense of where this goes before we worry about these doors?
Okay, but we probably should have someone back there so folks don't sneak up on us.
Well, right now Lazuli is back there.
Okay.
I thought
What,
Lazuli moved.
Back where?
Oh no,
I
Leslie's
moved.
here now.
Well,
I
Trudy's
moved.
sent back.
Well, we have Trudy back there for now.
Just
Trudy
remember,
will
Trudy
kick.
takes up the whole tunnel. Lasley is behind Trudy until you get into an area that opens bigger.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is
so
all
in-
the same size. Oh.
This is all. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like it because of I
Got
just
it.
pulled this map off the web, but in theory, you're stuck behind Trudy.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm
You
still
can't-
behind
You
her.
can't ride Trudy until you get into a bigger area. So
Sure.
I
Trudy's
can't
taking up the
even
last
get on
space.
her back.
I mean, there's a
All right.
ceiling of
Galish can.
Trudy has spoken.
I mean, in theory, there's the alcove of the door. We could move everyone up, and Lazuli could sit in the alcove of the door and then back Trudy up.
Love that.
Oh my gosh!
It's a little bit of a tunnel shuffle.
Oh my word! Oh my
With the,
word!
what is that song that plays yakety track? The yakety sax.
Basically.
The Benny Hill theme? Like
Is this what we're doing? Are we backing that horse up?
Yes,
I
Benny
don't know
Hill
that we
theme.
want the fighter stuck behind.
I don't
I-
think so.
Can I get stealth rolls from everybody, even Trudy?
Oh Lord. Well, that's a 19 from Lazuli.
Okay.
From Galish, 5.
Okay.
It's a two.
no.
It's a 2 from Uthal. He's like, guys, we need to be quieter.
It's an 11 on a natural 1 from me. Yes, I agree with Uthal. We should be quieter.
We should be being really quiet
Everyone,
in
quiet
here.
down.
Stop. Just don't hit the walls like this. Clang, clang, clang.
Yuza, what did you get?
That's a 6 for Yuza. So Yuza is also like fire in hand, being like, "Can we get it brighter in here?"
And what about Trudy? What's Trudy's?
Let's see. Trudy doesn't have a stealth thingy, but stealth is dexterity, so I'll roll dex for her.
Oh my god.
And Trudy rolls a 6.
I am the only stealthy one.
I mean, to be fair, Lazzle, you were outside, so like that's stealthy, right? Nothing in there could hear you coming because you weren't even inside yet. But yes, your companions are making a whole lot of noise, and Trudy's not happy being in this confined space. And yeah, just FYI, any advantage you had over coming in is gone.
We don't need advantage.
Great.
Oh my gosh.
There are times I love this team and times we try my patience. This might be one of those times.
Oh man, did you guys rearrange yourselves?
I would say so. Yes.
All right, let's rearrange you guys in order here.
We're rearranging now.
Okay, go for it. Oh
No,
my
I
gosh,
was
it's so-
asking.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
go
we
ahead.
are.
Go ahead and rearrange.
We were shuffling you around the horse.
It's just too funny.
Every day.
It's too funny.
Excellent. All right, here we are.
Does anybody have? I mean, you were being pretty loud. I don't know if you wanted to try to be perceptive while being loud. Does anybody?
See, I was absolutely lazuli does.
Anybody want to
It's
do a
a
perception roll?
17.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Before you do that there, Sticky.
Yes,
Come here
sir.
just a sec. Let's
Yes.
see if let's try and be really perceptive. Are you
Oh,
ready?
I'm ready.
I have an idea. Let's try
Okay.
this. I'm gonna do guidance.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. It's gonna go dark for a minute though, because I think I have to turn off light for a minute, but we got the flame, uses flame on the ceiling, so that's cool.
So with the guidance, I'm at an 18 for perception.
Is anybody else doing anything or no? You just
You got
really-
mine.
I
Okay.
think I rolled low enough
the
that
light
I'm
back
not
on.
doing anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
So while you guys are all yelling about the horse and backing it up and Leslie, get in here and all that stuff, Leslie, you do kind of hear some movement in the shadows around here, and you tap
Oh,
Sticky and
dear.
you're like, "Do you hear that?" kind of thing.
Yes, I do.
I imagine this being a, do you hear that? And Yuza going, what?
What am I listening
Sticky.
to?
Sticky, do you hear
Yes.
that?
Oh, I think I did hear something. Where is it coming from? Are we
you
hearing
point
it
on the
up
map
ahead?
again?
Is it up ahead or is it from one of those doors?
You're in a. I mean, I know you're just down the hallway, but you're in a fairly big complex, so you're hearing footsteps sort of all over.
Oh,
but you
okay.
But I guess
Okay.
what I would say is you can't tell if it's a lot of footsteps or just footsteps echoing in the area. If
Fair
that makes
enough.
sense.
Well, let's advance the light down the corridor a little and maybe see where this goes.
Okay.
Lazuli is not going to. Well, no, if we've got Trudy back there, Lazuli will follow.
Are you guys splitting up to check out things?
No.
No, I
We're
just wanted to.
just- Stretching the line.
Yeah, just trying to get a sense of what might be further down this corridor. Not running on ahead.
Okay. So we'll let you see the rest of the corridor. You can see it kind of turns a little bit.
Okay.
Give me this thing here. Hello. You can see it sort of turns around the corner here. You can't see. And there's a couple more. I didn't unfog, but there's a doorway over here as well.
All right.
Oh, yes, I
Well,
see.
why don't we, in the interest of not having things come up our backside, other than with Trudy getting in the door, maybe we should check out one of these early doors back here.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
That
good.
seems reasonable, yes.
I don't know which one would be better.
Well, I'll follow you anywhere, Sticky. You know
Do you
that.
want that door?
I
Can we
like
do
this
that
one.
door instead?
Yeah, before we go through, why don't you give me another little bit of that guidance, and I'll press my ear up against the door, see if I can hear anything.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Okay, light going off. And doing a little guidance. Find it. Oh, here we go, Mountain God, and go.
All right. The
Do your
guidance
thing.
gives me 3 more on top of. Ooh, top of a 21,
nice.
so it's 24 all day long.
All righty.
So you got
then.
your ear pressed against the door?
Yeah, the door that's on the left, the sort of the, if we're calling north up, the door on the west side over here.
Meant this one.
Yes.
Yeah. You definitely hear stuff moving around in there.
Stuff, people walking, mechanical stuff. What am I hearing?
You hear some heavy footsteps and some light footsteps.
Lots
Maybe
of
a
people.
little bit of muttering.
Lots of people through this door. I'll tell you what. I'm not a fan of whoever they are coming up behind us. I say we take advantage of whatever surprise we might have and just get in there. I mean, between the powerful spellcasters, and Lazuli, your sword looks extra dangerous. Did you do something with your
Thank
sword,
you,
dear?
darling. I might have, yes.
Well, it looks delightful. I say we put it to the test.
I love this idea. I will follow you to the end of this.
Plus, anything we kill will reset us.
Oh, indeed, yes, we do need to kill things.
Well, we don't necessarily have to kill everything since we have the alive biscuits.
True, it would be helpful to kill some things in order to save our provisions for later.
True.
There we go.
Do we want
maybe-
to enter ready to kill all, or do we want to enter looking to discuss?
These are the bad
Well,
guys, right?
I'm hearing a lot of people in there. And we...
Maybe we keep the smallest one alive and try and talk to him after we kill everybody else. I'm sure they'll be much more reasonable then.
I like this plan.
All right.
I can
will
also,
follow.
if you're really worried about it, I could cast invisibility on Sticky and he could go and check.
Oh.
Well, they'd still
Well,
see the
that's-
door. They'd still see the door open, though, wouldn't
They
they?
would see the door open,
Yes. Let's save that for later.
but very well.
And the light that's on my mace.
Nice. All right, so with the plan in place, we'll see what happens to our adventurers in the next session. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week. Thanks.